Inquiry line, this is speaking. How may I help?
Hello there. I had a message through from my friend who's staying in my property, saying that the bailiffs were going to be knocking at 6 o'clock in the morning, and there was a bill for £159, which I didn't know what it's for. So I didn't want her being abused at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I paid the £159 last night. And then I had a text message from Wyatt and Co, the bailiff people. So I phoned them up and I said I've paid it. Are you the person to talk to, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, you are. Okay.
I need to take some details and then I will speak with parking. But I may be able, have you got the registration number, the car reg? And then I can check on
Yeah, GU56.
GU56.
BXA. Basically, I've now been told, after phoning them up, right, that I've got a £459 parking from the council. Now, I have phoned the council twice, and I've got it on record, on film, right, asking for information about what I owe money for. And I haven't had any response at all. Wyatt told me, and I've got it on video, quite a few months ago, get back to the council. I phoned the council. Nobody has ever got back to me, and the person at this bailiff says that the fee's going up and up. Now, as far as I know, there was talk of a Marks and Spencer's car park, and I think the £159 I paid was for the Westminster Lodge, which is a free parking. And given that when I parked there, and I have ulcerative colitis, all the toilets in the vicinity were closed. Down the lake, the pub was closed, the public toilets were closed. I never spend more than 2 hours down the lake taking the dog for a walk. So I don't know what's going on.
Sorry, can I ask your name, please?
Yeah, it's Kaloczi, Kaloczi.
Okay. And when you said you phoned the council on a couple of occasions, sorry, when was that?
In the last 2 months, the last 10 weeks, yeah, I've got it all recorded.
10 weeks,
yeah.
And it was what, to the parking department, yeah?
Yeah.
What, to find out more about this
Yes.
or discuss this?
Yes. Because Wyatt have told me that that the council can pull it back. You know, I'm not happy. I'm over 60. Not that that's got anything to do with it, but you know, I've never been in trouble with the law. I've never had problems like this before. If I do overstay by 5 minutes on a parking, it will be because I need the toilet. I don't take medication. I just take care of myself. But I'm not paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds. You know, I paid 160 last night. Now they're telling me there's another one.
Hold on. Sorry, one moment. So you received a message from White and Co yesterday asking you to pay 159.
No, I received a letter from St Albans District Council. My friend opened it and sent it to me, and it was basically to pay St Albans Council £159. So I paid that last night purely because she doesn't like being in the house having people like that banging on the door at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting all of my doors and windows replaced so that these people can't break in. Are you there?
Yeah, I am listening. And then you called White and Co this morning.
Then I had a
and they
text
said that you
message. Then I had a text message this morning from Wyatt at Co. I'm in Cyprus at the moment. I had a text message, so I phoned them I think they tried to phone me as well, so I phoned straight back, and they said I've got a £459 outstanding fee. They're not able to tell me what it's for, but it's for St Albans District Council. And I'm asking the council, please, to, rebuke this and take it back, because I'm really not happy about. I don't know what it's for. I don't go out for hours in car parks. I don't go shopping. One was for Marks and Spencer's, and I believe one was for St Albans Council. And I don't do more than an hour anyway normally. But I remember several times there was nowhere to go to the toilet at all.
And you said you tried to contact the parking department
Yes.
on a couple of occasions.
Yes, I've got it all on video. Yeah.
And what, left messages?
No, I phoned up and I spoke to somebody. I spoke to somebody twice. In fact, interestingly, the man who answered the council sounded just like the man from Wyatt & Co. Funnily enough. Which is interesting, because I recognise voices and tones and frequency, and it sounded like the same man. Forgive me if I'm wrong.
What did they say when you spoke to someone? What did they advise you?
That they would get back to me. The council, that they would get back to me and they'd find out. No one's got back to me. I've had no email, no call, nothing.
And you've got recordings of the phone call?
Yes.
Yeah? And this was to the parking department?
I presume so, yes. I don't think they would have listened to the whole story and said they'd get back to me if it was council tax or something.
Okay, bear with me one moment.
Thank you.
Is it a friend that's staying in your house that forwarded the letter to you?
She was staying in my house that night, yes. She was looking after my dog.
So she forwarded the letter and you paid it last night?
She sent me photographs of it so that I could pay it. Yes, I paid it late last night. I put a reference of bastards because that's how I was feeling.
Okay, I'm speaking to parking as I'm talking to you. So
I
just
thought
bear
you
with me
I thought
and
you were parking.
Well, we take the first point of call for parking.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
And then
Because you keep on asking me if I. Right, you keep on asking me if I.
This is only very recent because this is a very recent that we've taken customer services department have taken calls for parking department. So it wouldn't have been us that you'd spoken to, the last couple of
Months.
occasions.
So you think the last couple of months I would have gone straight through to parking?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, 'cause
okay.
if you'd called parking department, you'd have got through to somebody in parking.
Right.
Not us.
Well, I would have got
We
through
would
to the
just
switchboard
asked
and
you.
explained to them, and they would have put me through to the right department.
We would have put you through
Yeah.
to parking, correct, yeah. Yeah. But we are now taking calls for parking, so obviously as we're learning, we have to ask all these questions and then ask.
What is it you're learning? How to deal with the public?
Because parking is such a wide. There's so many inquiries.
Well, it's all about taking money off people, isn't it? Really, if they park a minute over. I mean, it's. I used to work at Westminster Lodge. It used to be free. The parking was always free. It's still free. That's what gets me.
For 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, for 2 hours. I never ever go and take the dog for a walk for more than 2 hours. I mean, you know. Thank you. Appreciate
Bear with me
that.
one moment.
Thank you. I know people watch my channel and they love to put pathetic comments. Not everyone. Most people put really cool comments. But people who are brainwashed to the system, who can't see the truth if it hit them in the face, will know that these companies are just rip-off. You know? Absolute rip-off. They're all about making money. And if anyone thinks I'm all about making money, I spend more money on truth than I would make by not having the fines. I spend more money because I am aligned to speaking out. I cannot live any other way. My soul is here to speak up for humanity, because the way things are going and the way things have gone is so outrageously removed from truth and from alignment. I can't pretend to be living in a world that is completely full of lies, you know, down to actually makes me feel quite ill even looking at the food in the hotel. You know, I'm not going to lie, you can't even get cream for your coffee without so much sugar in it. You can't buy plastic water in bottles without it being full of fluoride and chemicals. You've got people sitting there grossly unhealthy looking, whether that be through overweight, which is, you know, I'm not having a go at people who are overweight, but I mean, to think that people are flooding their bodies with all this fake sugar, you know, all the chemicals, all the processed food, and just blindly getting on with their lives. I don't get it myself. I've put some weight on. I've been having some yummy food and a few drinks on holiday, and today I'm just doing mango, and I have had a coffee. Coffee's crap, but it's about taking control of one's life and the vehicle that we travel through this world in. Storage low. Okay, so this call may be ended. It says my storage is low, which is a bit ridiculous, because there should be loads of storage in that phone. That's a new phone. This is the one that's got the crap storage at the moment. Maybe I need 3 phones anyway. So I might have to do this I might just have to inform you what's going on here, depending on how quickly they come. If I disappear, it's because the storage is out, which is quite surprising, but there you go. Nothing's surprising in this world anymore, is it? But yeah, you know, for those of you who are speaking out, you can't do anything else. You know, our souls came here for this. You know, we came here to stand up for humanity, so we get some changes that are going to be of service to humanity. Yeah, whatever. You don't get response. It's not these people's fault. I'm always saying that it's not their fault, but if people don't stand up to it, it's just ridiculous. So if anyone enjoys hearing what I've got to say, then please do subscribe to my channel. And if you don't like it, then hop along by. It's not for you. You can stay programmed in the matrix. It's absolutely fine. Quite nice music. I've got a feeling my WhatsApp will run out before I get a response, but I'll let you know. Maybe I should do a second video. I only share this stuff so that people can see that, you know, it's not rocket science to work out that this is just ridiculous. And I'm in a position where, you know, I have a lot of different forms of income, you know, multiple streams of income, because I make sure I've got income coming in so that I can deal with the likes of these people. I've been vulnerable once when I was a 25-year-old widow with 2 mums and I needed to take care of my boys, and I decided then I was not going to be in a vulnerable situation. I remember seeing my neighbour when I was in a council flat, and she had everything on credit, you know, her washing machine on credit, and she'd pay £12 to that and £6 to that, and I used to write where my money was going each week. And I remember my neighbour being about 35 and thinking she was really old, and thinking I don't want to be like that when I'm 35. So I've always made a point of making sure that I'm in alignment with the work I came here to do, and part of the abundance and part of the frequency and the expansiveness is money. You know, it's just part of it. It comes and it goes. But people who haven't got money, who are having to borrow money and then getting fines that are going up and up and up because they haven't got the money to pay, it's wrong. It's wrong. The whole system's wrong anyway. I just read that Liz Truss has resigned. Oh God, it's such a shit show. But my soul chose this. Oh, I signed up for this for some bizarre reason. I incarnated to do this. It's not a big deal. People say, oh, you're courageous, what you do. No, it's not courage. It's just being aligned to truth and to having a voice, you know, having the personality that is here to